First, I'm gonna do my hand hygiene. So I'm gonna read my scenario. So you are the practical nurse learner caring for Mr. Otto Crash, an elderly man who was involved in a motor vehicle accident and sustained an L2 compression fracture. After being given morphine for pain, Mr. Crash broke out in hives and reported severe itching. The physician was informed and new medication orders were obtained to treat his pain and allergic reactions. You are tasked with administering Mr. Crash's 0900 medication. Please see the below MAR and doctor's order. So I'm going to verify the doctor's order and my MAR according to my scenario. So I have here my doctor's order and my MAR. So I have a patient named Mr. Crash Otto. Date of birth is 1942, Feb 20. Hospital number 1212393. Under Dr. Anderson Lewis. He is allergic to morphine. So I have in my MAR here. So the doctor's order, today's date is April 9, 2020. Today's time is 0900 hours. So there's a list of different types of doctor's order. So I'm gonna look for one that is being assigned to me. So I'm gonna look for medication for 900 hours. So I have here a doctor's order diphenhydramine 25 milligram IM times 1 dose stat. And now I'm gonna check it in my MAR if it's there. So I have here diphenhydramine 25 milligram IM times 1 dose stat. It is for Mr. Crash Otto. Today's date is April 9, 2020. Today's time is 0900. 0900, it hasn't been given, so I am going to give him his diphenhydramine 25 milligram IM at 0900. Okay, so he is allergic to morphine. So I'm gonna get my medication here. So I have here diphenhydramine 50 milligram per ml. So this one, its expiration date is 2024 April. So this one is 2 ml IV for IM. So I'm gonna do my first check. So I have a patient named Mr. Crash Otto. Date of birth is Feb 20, 1942. Hospital number 1212393. 1212393. So I have diphenhydramine 25 milligram IM times 1 dose stat. Today's date April 9, 2020. Today's time is 0900. So I have diphenhydramine. This one is 50 milligram per ml. So the reason why I'll be giving this is because he developed severe itching and hives upon receiving morphine. So he developed allergic reactions through morphine. So I'm gonna check my monograph to see if this is safe to give via IM route. So I have diphenhydramine. So routes is IV and IM, so it is safe to give. So the indication for this is this is a prophylaxis and treatment of allergic reactions, including reactions to the therapeutic preparation and transfusion, treatment of nausea and vomiting, symptomatic treatment of Parkinsonism, and drug-induced extrapyramidal effects. So for the reason for why we're giving this to Mr. Otto Crash is because he developed allergic reactions. So for the safe dosage is for anaphylaxis is treatment is 50 milligram or 1 to 2 milligram, then 25 to 50 milligram every 4 to 6 hours for 24 to 72 hours to prevent recurrence of signs and symptoms. Prophylaxis 50 milligram, antihistamine is 10 to 50 milligram. So the doctor's order is 25 milligram. So it's in the safe dosage. And then the available for this is 50 milligram per ml. This one via 1 ml ampule. So I have 50 milligram per ml. This one is 2 ml. So I've checked my monograph if it's safe to give and the dosage is safe to give. So everything is good. So now I'm gonna do my MedMat. So I have in the doctor's order is 25 milligram. So I have in my hand is 50 milligram. So desired overstock. So I'm going to give 0.5 ml of diphenhydramine via IM route. So since I'll be giving via IM 0.5, I am going to get my supplies. So for IM, the gauge for the needle is between 18 to 27, 1.3 centimeter to 7.5 centimeter. So what I have in my hand is 23 gauge times 1. So I don't have 1 ml syringe, so I'm going to use 3 ml syringe. I'm going to draw 0.5 ml. So this one, it doesn't expire until 2020-02. Oh, it's already expired, but since it's for demo purposes, I'm going to use this. So, and then I'll be using the blunt filter needle because I'm going to draw my medication via ampule, so I need the blunt filter one. So this one is okay to use. Doesn't expire until 2024-03-31. I'm okay to use this. I have my safety glide as well, along with the syringe. I have my alcohol swab. And I have my gauze. So I am going to prepare my meds. So I did my MedMat. I need my bottle. So since I will be drawing from ampule, so I have to do my safety for drawing medication via ampule. I'm going to use clean gloves so that I don't hurt myself. And this is my blunt filter. My syringe. So for drawing medication via ampule, if you see medication in here, you just swirl so that the medication will go all the way down to the bottom. You swirl the ampule. Some of the ampule have like a dot in there. This one have a line, so that's where you're gonna break the ampule. It should be away from you. So for this, I'm using gloves, but you can use alcohol swab or gauze when you're breaking it. So I'm gonna clean it first. For 30 seconds or until it's dry. So I assume 30 seconds there and it's all dry. So I'm gonna break it away. So make sure your thumb is in the line away from you. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in my safety bucket here. And I'm just gonna adjust my needle. Then get my blunt filter needle. So I'm gonna draw more than 0.5 ml. So for this I can tilt it a bit, so that whenever I prime my needle I have like extra. Okay, so there's bubble in there. Okay, just wanna take the bubbles out in there. Okay, now I'm gonna recap. Okay, to recap my syringe against the hard surface. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna adjust. Then I'm gonna try to put some of the water down there. Now I'm gonna change my needle. I'm gonna use my okay. I'm gonna make sure that there's no bubble on the bottom. And then I'm gonna prime my needle. Okay. So just to make sure that it's not going to my okay. Okay. So I have here 0.5 ml. Okay, so now I'm gonna make my medication label. So take this off first. So I'm gonna put the meds and my patient record. So I'm gonna put the patient's name, Miss Crash auto, the medication. So I'm gonna put the ones that are on the medication. Dipen, Hydramine, dose is 25 milligram IM times 1 dose stat. This one is 0.5 ml. So I'm gonna put the date, April 9, 2020. And then I'm going to put my initial name, initial, and my designation. Okay, date and time. Okay. So now I'm gonna do my third check. So this one I don't need this, so I'm gonna throw it in my safety biohazard. So I'm gonna do my third check. So I'm gonna my medication, draw medication, my medication label, and then my MAR. So I have here Crash Auto. So date of birth is 1942 Feb 20, 1942 Feb 20, hospital number 1212393. So I have diphenhydramine 25 milligram times 1 dose stat. So I'll be giving 0.5 ml. Today's time is 0900. So I have here 0.5 ml of diphenhydramine. Okay, and then I have my initial here, and I have my time, date. Okay, so I'm going to, I did my third check. So now I'm gonna go to my patient's room. I'll be bringing my MAR, my medication, along with my medication label.